Yep, and we are here. There's my pen. Alrighty, it's Saturday. It is Saturday and it's way hot already. March. Ain't nothing but a thing. Ain't nothing but a thing. Good morning here in Arizona, where it's always a great day here in Arizona, and it's always a little on the warm side. The way it happens here. All right, it's Dr. Joe Blake here, your host at the On Point Podcast, and welcome this morning to what we have to share with you. And hey, there's a heat advisory here in Arizona. It's March 14th, and it's just the way it goes here. It's where we fry. Welcome to today's podcast. And hey, as always, I got some good information to share with you today. Last week, if you didn't get a chance to see, we were out in the community at a church, and we shared the message about financial literacy and financial legacy. I'm going to post that online so you can see what we shared there. The first and second edition is the gold, and the sapphire edition about financial. This is financial literacy. The second is financial legacy, and it was a wonderful event. Speaking to God's people and sharing with them the word, the information about money, how money works, and understanding that money is just a tool. And money is just a tool, and it had fun. This is just a tool. It's just a tool, and being able to share that and understand it. So I always love being able to do those things that God has called me to do. So today we're going to continue on with the lesson that was the week before last, and it was in regards to your non-financial portfolio, how to build a richer life. Because that's what this is all about, really, is understand how to build a richer life and what you have to do. So let's continue on with that. All right. So I want to do it like that. I want it a little bigger. I think I want it a little bigger. Like that. Nope. Let's see. Nope, not like that. A little bigger. Ha! That's better. All right, that is better. So we're talking here. So we're talking about this part 2 because we shared more information. So we started about how to have a community involvement and contributions, which that was what I was doing last week, being involved with the community, involved with being able to share with others. So how that helped, it helps them. It made me feel good, really, being able to talk to the public itself about what I was doing and sharing. And here's another one: volunteering. And we're talking building that richer life. Your skills to assist at the purpose and your connection. I know it's God's purpose for me to do that. I was there to put scripture to it, and because I read the Bible. I read the Bible front to back 10 times. It just felt good in my heart. It felt good in my spirit to be able to share, and I didn't get paid to do it. I wanted to do. That's what I like about it. It's supporting that business, supporting the community, because the pastor, it was the pastor's son, but his father married myself and married my daughter, but I was there because it built relationships there. One of the pastors, long-term a friend, and it was just good. Some of the clients, some of the folks that came there were former, old, long-term clients of mine. But it was, good to be able to see folks that we haven't seen for a while. But it's good to support one another in that way. Community networks. So in that community, where the church is at is like 30 miles away from me, but it enhances the support of the system there versus where I'm at now. So it's that community is built. I'm built, but when the people that are around you or close to you have a greater understanding, it makes the whole network work together. But it felt good. It feels good reaching out to the community. It feels good having them, having everyone grow and understand more about financial literacy. Okay, so here we're talking about the financial and non-financial goals. So you got to integrate the financial aspirations and the growth and this well-being. So, uh-oh. One, you have to build a financial network. Create a connection with your neighbors, local organizations, support system, and collaboration. Then, when you're building that, okay. One, set financial goals, define clear objectives, uh, saving for retirement, for buying a home. So a lot of the attendees were in that position. They have a vision for retirement, for buying homes. So it was good to see some of the younger folks who were there. Some wanted to buy homes, some were ready for retirement, and if they didn't have the need for it, they had children that were ready for that opportunity. So it is good. No, that was good. See, I'm not ready for it. I was like, yay! I'm in the right spot, and that was good. Then there are uh, non-financial goals, personal values and aspiration, health, relationship, and personal development. And uh, another participant was talking about a group of folks that he had that they wanted to learn more about investments, so they wanted to start an investment group. So, wow, what he wanted to do was take the knowledge that he learned and be able to share it with others that he know of that should learn and gain more information. So that was something he wanted to include, and others that he know he wanted to grow a relationship with the other people. So you never know how what you learn, what you have, and just you're willing to share with other folks will help them grow too. You got to share it, man. You got to get it, but you got to share it, be able to give it to someone else. Because if you get the information and you don't share it, then all of a sudden you get to a point where you have all this. You get all of it. If you get all the cash and you don't share the information with your buddy or your family, you know how upset they'll be with it. You didn't sit back and you got all that cash, and you didn't tell nobody how you got this, and then you leave. They ain't gonna like you. They ain't gonna be your buddy. They're not gonna talk to you. They ain't gonna be your friend because you did it and didn't tell nobody about it. And then you over here on this good land over here, and you left them. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. Or you got yours and you left them over there. That's no. That's not a good friend. That is not a good friend to get there and then don't tell you, and then you sitting there all salty because your friend didn't tell you and they kept going. Share the knowledge. Share the knowledge. Create a balance plan to harmonize the financial goals, the non-financial goals, and that's how growth and all areas of your life works. So you gotta, you know, sharing is caring. You know how they say that? Sharing is caring. You got to do that. So because like your health, ain't no need to get all this, and your health is bad. right? Ain't no need to get at this because then you're gonna have to take this, take care of your health. So if you get to this point and your physical health is gone, your friend over there, he ain't gonna help you. He ain't gonna be on your side. So that's why that whole health works out. You gotta have that harmonization between your financial and your non-financial things because it wouldn't work together. All right, keep rolling. Uh, then you have to look at strategies for enhancing your non-financial portfolio. Invest, invest in education. I got to go to school. Mm, not necessarily school, but you got to educate yourself. Educate, get your skills better, it makes your knowledge better. It opens the door to new opportunities. You can do your own self-directed education, which is reading books, attending seminars and things like that. You have to do something. You can't just sit back and watch TV all day long. Watching TV ain't gonna do it. It'll get you upset or get you into a rut. But you got to go somewhere and get some additional knowledge other than what you're sitting around getting. Listening to me, good. I think it's a good idea to hear some of the things, but then you got to go. You got to educate yourself, invest in some sort of education. Then you got to foster relationships, strong connection with family, friends, and colleagues can lead to some great opportunities, some great mentorships. And it has like that deeper sense of belonging. Your church, great opportunity to be around. Like I just came from the men's breakfast this morning. There's like 30 men that were there. We talked about the word of God, and there's so many different men. When we have different, we're all strong, successful men, and some are not as successful, but we're there and we're sharing what the word of God means to us, how we've gone through things, and it's wonderful to be someplace where we're able to share with one another, and it builds a relationship. But one of my new clients was there too, and it's great. I shared with him how I was a firefighter and I have back issues, and I didn't ask for it, but he prayed with me there about my back. So it's good. It was a sense of belonging. I didn't ask him, but it's a deeper sense of belonging when you foster that relationships with one another. So it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. Gotta have that relationship. Gotta have that sense of belonging. Because if you don't have that, you don't have your boys with you. You ain't got your homeboys with you. Y'all ain't sharing, talking to one another, getting the hug on and say, "What's up, bro?" You don't have that. You out there, man. You don't got somebody with you, and y'all like rolling it together, and you by yourself all the time. It don't work out. It don't work out. You gotta have them. You gotta have your homies with you. So you got your homies. You got the church buddies with you. Yeah, y'all gotta be going together somewhere that's positive. Let me put that out there. Positive. That's in a good way, positive way, heart way. That you're going good. Gotta be good. Gotta be positive. It has to be that. Got to be good. Got to be positive. Got to be helping one another in a good way. Because if it's not good, if it's not positive, it ain't gonna work. It just ain't. All right. So, health. Yes, you got to prioritize health. Because as I mentioned earlier, this ain't gonna do you no good if you have physical, mental, busted diet. It ain't gonna do no good. You got to maintain your weight. You got to maintain your heart. You have to maintain so many. There's a lot to maintain. And not to say that I'm like in a perfect health, but I've weighed 175 pounds uh, since I got out of the military. I got out of the military in 1997. Same weight ever since. Now I have kind of porked up a little bit, but once I porked up and I was like, okay, I gotta unpork myself. Lord, but 170. Well, I think 173 right now, but same weight. So you got to keep yourself together, because man, you don't want to have to take this to keep your wealth. I mean, to maintain your health, because then you can't have fun. You can't get on a plane. You can't fly nowhere. Because it don't help. You pray, Lord, I got to keep myself together. Got to hook a brother up, make sure I'm still here. Longevity, so you can spend time with your children, spend time with the grandkids, and so your health got to be on the top rung, so you can stay hung and go out there and hang out with the grandkids. They'll knock them around a little bit. That's what guys when we get older, we like what we do is just we want to run around with the grandkids and you know, uh, uh. And then when the grandkids get bigger, you say, no, you go play with your daddy. you want to have that time with them, man, to be able to feel for them and everything. All right, so even with that, let's we're almost landing this plane now. So you want to build a richer life that transcends financials, your financial success. It also, brings those relationships closer in. So while you're pursuing your growth and you're maintaining your health, you're able to engage with the community over here, right? Engaging the community over here. You're embracing investing in non-financial success. At the same time, you have your financial success, but all of it is just bringing together a more fulfilling existing and being. Because when you do all of that, you're living a richer life. You're living a richer life. Your family, you have full. It's your non-financial portfolio is just building everything together as one. You don't have to worry about this, because your wealth and your health lined up together. Having that wealth and that health lined up together makes you feel good. Makes you feel great. It makes you feel like you have $1 million all lined up. Makes you feel like you have $1 million all lined up. So I'm gonna end on this video, and it's gonna sum up the things that I've shared, and this video is gonna bring us to the end of all the things that we talked about. So let's watch this video.
Hey there. We spend so much time on financial portfolios, but have you considered your non-financial one? Your health is your first asset. Without it, the rest doesn't matter much, does it? Then there's your relationships. The people who support you are your greatest dividends. Don't forget your skills and knowledge. They're the only assets that never depreciate. And finally, experiences. These are the memories that make life truly rich. Start building your non-financial portfolio today. What's your first investment going to be?
Awesome. Okay, reminder, this is the On Point podcast. You can scan this QR code, become a member here with us. I ask that you kind of contribute monthly with us. Helps us keep everything running here, keeps us going, so we provide more fabulous information to you. Also, here's a link to purchase our second book. My second book is Joseph Building Financial Legacy. Literacy lasts a lifetime. All right, legacy lasts for generations. Goal Sapphire. I'm writing the third book, which is Financial Legend. And Legend says, you say my name, you know my story. And each one provides a stepping stone to make your full financial picture clear. And lastly, you can scan this QR code because there's a companion, it's an app that goes along with all the three books. And the app has insights into the philosophy of actionable financial literacy. Also has a link to the different legends inside of the book. It also has a link to podcasts, the podcasts that we have here, links to some of the podcasts and the app itself, and the philosophies that builds the actionable financial literacy itself. So it's a great place to gain additional information. So, all right. So, hey, that's what I have for you today. Hope you gained some insights into what we had to share. And as always, I would like for you to remind you to stay tuned, stay on point, and stay here with On Point Podcast. Have a great day, and I hope everyone finishes and have a wonderful weekend.